Yo, what is going on, guys? With Silver Tempest finally here, I was able to get my hands on a booster box, and I am super excited to be busting this bad boy open. Our last booster box opening from Lost Origin was an absolute banger, so let's see if Silver Tempest can live up to the hype. All right, I am super duper hyped. I mean, we got a Regidrago on the right. We got to open the Lugia pack first, right? It's the poster boy of the set. Man, Lugia, a lot of people have been really skeptical as to whether or not Lugia is going to be good. And I mean, it's already kind of proven itself. It's doing really well in tournaments right now. It did really well in Japan. So, yeah, no, it's a solid card. Water Energy, Bahiam, the Emergency Jelly, Serena. Yes, dude. I need as many copies of this card as possible. I'm going to be definitely playing this in a lot of decks. I'm going to set that in a separate card pile. I'm going to put that right over here. There we go. Solosis, Zubat, Elegium. Okay, Elgium? Yeah, Elgium and Bahiam in the same pack. Fungus, Sandygast, Reverse Candace. Man, I wish this card was good. I love Candace. I love Sinnoh. It's my favorite region. But yeah, it's like a poor man's Irida, but you know, it's still a cool card. And Crocodile. Love me some big bad Crocodile. It's a really interesting card. Discard cards from your hand when you evolve it, your opponent's hand, and then discard a card again from their hand when it's knocked out. So, I mean, it's a cool card. I don't think it's going to see play in Standard. I mean, I think there are better mill decks. If you're going to play a mill deck, you might as well play Durant, because Durant's, I think it's a little easier to set up. Oh, VStar marker. Ooh. Do you guys believe? Second pack? VStar already? I believe. Come on. Anorith. We got and a Fossil. We got lots of cool Fossil Pokemon in this set. I love Fossil Pokemon, so Glalie, Indini. I think my favorite Fossil is... It's got to be Rampardos. Let me know in the comment section, since we have so many fossils in this set, what is your favorite fossil Pokemon? Mine is by far Rampardos. He's so cool. We've got the Clink, the Petalil, Reverse Clink again, and... Oh, yo! A V-Star showing up already? Chill, box! Yo, and look at that. Oh, yo, that's... Oh yeah, 100%. A Alolan Vulpix V-Star. So it has the Snow Mirage attack, 160 damage, unaffected by any effect, so it goes through all stuff that prevents this thing from attacking, whatever it may be, and then the following turn it prevents all damage done to it by Pokemon with abilities. There are a lot of Pokemon in the format with abilities, like Palkia, we've got Arceus, to name a couple of the big bads that are running around right now. And then a free V-Star power attack, which is pretty cool. Yeah, it does 70 damage for each of your opponent's Pokemon V in play. So, I mean, if you're playing against Mew and they've got 3 Genesects and a couple Mews down, I mean, that's 5. So you're one-shotting Mew at that, but which is pretty cool. But if they're mindful of that, they might not play into the strategy. So, I mean, first V-Star, I'm going to sleeve that bad boy up. Heck yes. I gotta be honest, I didn't expect anything in the first couple packs. Heck yeah, man. That's the way to do it. That's a good way to start. Let's go. You got the Vulpix in the background. My daughters friggin' love Alolan Vulpix, so they're probably gonna be through the roof when they see that. Alrighty, we got the Meowstic. This card seems really cool in GLC, being able to pick out whatever 2 cards you want, or 2 supporters you want from your deck. Candace, Sleepy Feebas, Fennekin, then we've got Spinarak, Beldum, Krogunk, Reverse Rufflet, and a Hisuian Lilligant. I wish Hisuian Lilligant V-Star was just a little bit better than it is. I think it's a cool Pokemon, I think it's really solid, but I wish it made more of an impact on the meta. I love Hisuian Lilligant. Hisuian Lilligant was on my team when I played Legends Arceus. I made a full Hisuian team when I played that game. It was so much fun. Super excited for Silver Tempest to be, or not Silver Tempest, see, I got my mind on Silver Tempest. For Scarlet and Violet to be coming out, the new Pokemon game. It's going to be out at the end of the week, which is kind of hype. Professor Laventon, Dracloak, look at how cute. Oh my gosh, look at the little Dreepy on its head. Focus, camera. Focus. There you go. Look at the little Dreepy. The Sleepy Dreepy. Metang. Then we've got Noibat, Tokidamaru, Sandile, Swirlix, Marini, Reverse Altaria with the Magical Echo. It can potentially heal all damage from one of your bench Pokemon and move the damage onto your opponent's active, which is pretty cool. And a Keldeo. Alright, I'm definitely going to put the Altaria aside, because I might want to play around with that, make some fun decks with it. I'm super excited though. I'm going to be putting these codes in the game as well, and I'm definitely going to be playing with a lot of these new fun Silver Tempest decks on the channel, so stay tuned if you guys want to see some more Silver Tempest content. Alright, Lightning Energy, the Clang, the Krokorok, Anorith, Baniri, Dreepy, oh my gosh, another Sleepy Dreepy, dude. Man, they did my man Dreepy good. He's cute as heck, one of my favorite mons. Phanpy, Fletchling, Chimecho, oh, character rare Passimian! Let's go! He's teaching him how to throw a Pokeball. That's amazing. This card is really good in Rapid Strike decks with the Throwing Coach. I mean, particularly Rapid Strike Urshifu, because that means your Rapid Strike Urshifu does an extra 30 damage to your opponent's benched V and GX, which is really cool. Can we get a double hit? Oh, yo! No way! Act is crazy! Dude, I swear I get double hits more often than not. And then we get the Mawile V. Mawile V is really interesting. The V is kind of here just to evolve into the V-Star. I mean, you do have the Chomp Down for 100 damage and discard a random card from your opponent's hand. So, I mean, it's okay, it's alright, but it's mainly there to evolve into the V-Star, the V-Star. The V-Star powers on the Mawile is actually pretty solid. It's essentially Guzma, which is cool. I'm definitely sleeving those up. I'm going to put them behind the Vulpix, though, because the Vulpix is still probably my favorite one so far. But, yeah, no, I mean, any effect that is Gust, Guzma, Boss, something like that, it's good. It's just good in the TCG. You can't go wrong with it. The ability to manipulate what you're going to hit is just too strong. We got that Fighting Energy, Toxicroak, Jinx. This card is also very interesting. It has the ability that if it's knocked out by a Pokemon V, they don't take any prize cards for it. So you could potentially make a meme deck or try and just recycle these Jinx so your opponent doesn't take any prize cards for knockouts while you potentially mill them out, which is an interesting strategy for sure. Ralts, Spinda, Pikachu, everyone's favorite with all the little electric rats on there. Reverse Kirlia, a really cool card. This has the trade ability, or the discard a card from your hand, draw 2 cards. Board-based draw is just good. It's a really solid card. It will replace Minccino when Minccino rotates. So, definitely a super solid card. And a Medicham, Hollow Medicham. Alright, so this Pokemon essentially attacks for free if your opponent has 4 cards in their hand, and then it has 2 conditions upon it, then 80 plus 90 if they have a VMAX in play. So your opponent has to have 4 cards in hand and a VMAX. I mean, it's interesting. Anything that can attack for free is something you have to look at, but I gotta be honest, it's no Mightyena. Mightyena is able to attack for free, is really good in the format right now, but that's mainly because Mew exists, and it hits Mew for weakness, so. We got Fire, the Metang, Toxapex. I want to play with this Toxapex in a Poison GLC deck. I really do. It does 10 plus 120 more if the opponent's active Pokemon is poisoned. So you do 130, which is the magic number, 140 with poison. So pretty solid. Lance, Fungus, little scaredy cat, little Litten, aw, poor baby, Murkrow, Swablu, Rotom, and Reverse Gardevoir. Okay, Reverse Curliander, Reverse Gardevoir. What's interesting is the Gardevoir has the same ability as the Kirlia. So one might think, well, why would you play this stage 2 when you can just play the Kirlia? The reason you do that is because you can go Kirlia, discard a card, draw 2. So you leave it on the board, right? And then the following turn that it's been on the board, you can Kirlia, discard a card, draw 2, and then evolve and do it again into the Gardevoir and do the ability again. So really cool, the potential to receive 4 extra cards in a turn as opposed to just 2. And a Kling Clang. Another interesting card again, it's got the triple gears ability. You have to look at all these cards that have these really cool abilities like this. This accelerates energy. When you evolve it from your hand, you get to search your deck for 3 basic energies and attach them to your Pokemon in any way you like. So, I mean, it's solid. It definitely is another potentially good card in GLC. It hits the magic number of 120, 130. So really solid. Like I said, anything that accelerates energy is something you have to look at. Because who knows, it might see play in some random deck. I mean, heck, you know what? Wait, this just occurred to me. What if you played Kling Clang with Dialga? All right, it's a video. It's happening. That would actually be a really funny way to kind of get your Dialga powered up, maybe potentially a little quicker, in addition to Metal Saucers and whatnot. We got the Torracat, the Palisand, Dragonair, Esper. Look at him. He has seen some stuff, bro. Look at his eyes. Oh gosh. Now look away. I take it back. Dratini, Chinchou, Meditite, Dewpider, Reverse Spinda, and Arcanine, the best fluffer dog. He is the goodest boy. No, he's the second goodest boy. We can all agree that Yamper is the goodest boy, right? He's the best dog Pokemon. That, and then probably Rockruff, I would have to say, is my second favorite little doggo. Yeah. I mean, I know we saw the new Greavard from Scarlet and Violet, but I think he's okay. He's a little cute. He's fluffy. You know, can't go wrong. Ferrothorn, Toxicroak, Professor Laventon again, Ralts, Krogunk, Solosis, Zubat, Elgium, Reverse Arcade. Hey, I'll take these. Especially if you're going to be playing Lugia, I would let you know if you're going to max blink some of your cards, right? You got to have the Reverse Arcans and a Noivern. Noivern's got an interesting ability, Radiant Hunt. Just knock out one of your opponent's Radiant Pokemon. Probably not going to see play, but you can always, I mean, slap out a Lost City, use Radiant Hunt for a double turbo or a twin if you're playing it like a Zoroark box deck, and then just take a free prize card and send it to the Lost Zone, make it unrecoverable. So there's definitely possibility there for sure. But that's the thing about Zoroark box deck. You can put whatever the heck you want in it to actually make the deck work. Capturing Aroma, Wailord, another. See, I swear this set was just made for GLC, guys. This card is really cool. It's a 230 HP demon because the ability says it's jumbo-sized. Hey, it's talking about me. I take offense. Take 30 less damage from attacks, which means you've got 230 hit points essentially. And then Special Wave does 240 damage if you have a special energy attached to you. There's so many good special energies. You've got the Auroras, the Washes, the Rescues. There's so many good energies or splash energies. I was thinking the Rescue, the splash energy rescues it, gets it back. But there's so many good GLC cards in this set. And another good Zoroark box Pokemon. Ambush Spark, 40 plus another 100 more if your opponent's active Pokemon has used their V-Star, or if your opponent has used their V-Star power. Well, that does 140 times 2 with weakness against Palkia is perfect math for 280 damage for 1 energy. So definitely another potential Zoroark box buddy. Vulpix, Snorunt, Fletchling, Ferroseed, Smeargle, Reverse Chinchou, and... Oh, yo! My boy Lance! Rainbow Lance! Yo, he looks so boss. Look at him. He is just... He's mad dogging me, bro. Look, he's putting the fear of God in me. Don't look at me like that. Yo, Rainbow Lance. I'm not gonna lie, he's really cool. I'm not the biggest fan of rainbows, but I've been loving what they've been doing with rainbows lately. Like keeping like the face is not just rainbow all the way across from one side to the other. They actually take into account what part should actually be shiny. Like the eyes are a different color. It really makes it stand out. So really, really like it. I'm gonna put that bad boy right there. Heck yes. All right, let's keep it going, back to back. Every time, right? Yeah, Lance is pretty cool, though. I didn't even get a chance to talk about it quite yet. Lance is a cool card. It allows you to search your deck for any 3 dragon Pokemon. Ooh, V-Star marker. Yeah, I believe. Allows you to search your deck for any 3 dragon Pokemon. That includes evolutions. So it's like Adventurer's Discovery, but specifically for dragons. So it can definitely be used in potentially like a Regidrago box deck, you know, the Regidrago toolbox. Ooh, reverse Dragapult. Yo, this Dragapult looks so good. Look at the art on this boy. Oh, he looks so good, dude. I love Dragapult, like I said, one of my favorite mons. It has a really funny ability, or attack, Dragon Launcher. You could discard any number of bench Dreepies, and then you do 100 damage to one of your opponent's Pokemon for each Dreepy you discard. So if you discard 3 Dreepies, you Dragon Launcher them and do 300 damage anywhere on the board. Yes, it is a meme. Will I be playing with it? 100%. And Frostlass with Candace. All right. My boy Pult, though. All right, we got another Vulpix pack, man. Yeah, I'm feeling the Vulpix, although I prefer to be feeling the Lugia, if you know what I mean. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Oh, I would love a Lugia VStar. Lugia V Alt Art Lugia would be super duper cracked. All right, another Electric Rat. Look at the squad goals. Dedenne, Quadstone, more little electric boys. Yeah, they're cute as heck, man. Fennekin, Durant, Emolga, Beldum, Stunfisk, Reverse Swirlix, and... Oh, let's go! This is actually this is a card that I've been hunting down. Yes, this is actually a fantastic card because it is an... Oh, I smacked the camera, my bad. It is a cool... it's a really good playable card. This card is going to see play in so many decks. The Forest Seal Stone, it allows you to search your deck for any one card. So it's essentially mini Starbirth. It is so, so powerful. It's also really good in decks like Mew, who don't have a V-Star power. You can slap the Forest Seal Stone on it, and on a Genesect, bam, V-Star power. You're missing that last power tablet that you need? Hunt it down with the V-Star power. You want to you want a Battle VIP pass? Use the Forest Seal Stone. It's a really good card. It's also really solid in decks that don't have like a good V-Star power. Like there are some decks that just, the V-Star power itself is not strong, but the Pokemon itself is. So you can definitely use that. It's just a good consistency card for a lot of decks. Ooh, breaks in. Talk about more meme decks. I'm here for it. It has the Flare Parade, and it does 60 damage for each Serena in your discard pile. So we actually busted open a Serena earlier. It's one of the new supporter cards from this set. What's really nice about it is it's a draw card as well as a gust. So you can use it to discard cards from your hand, draw some cards, and then it goes to the discard pile, which means your breaks and then does more damage. So it's really nice because you can actually use it to draw cards. It's kind of like Leonzard, but I would argue maybe it's potentially a little easier to set up. Maybe. We'll see. I'll have to test it on the channel though for sure. That one's going to be a fun one. We've got the Morpeko, Swablu, Swirlix, Rotom, Dreepy Boy, Sleepy Dreepy, Vulpix, Reverse Ninetales, and Among Us. I mean, Amoonguss, sorry. sorry. Wish that card was just a little bit stronger. Amoonguss is a pretty strong Pokemon in the VGC, so I want to see some good Amoonguss cards in the TCG, man. That'd be sick. Alrighty. Next pack. We are almost halfway through this box. Fighting Energy, Vanilla Supporter, Sunflora. This is the new Stadium card from the set. Once during either player's turn, you can look at the top card of your deck and choose to discard it. It's interesting. It's like Pokestop, but it's not as... I mean, you can choose to discard it or not, which is kind of nice. I don't know if this card is going to see play over Pokestop, because Pokestop can get you more cards and can potentially discard more of what you want to discard, but it can also throw away more of the cards you don't want to discard. So, I mean, the art's cool. It's really, I love it. It's really awesome, but I don't know if it's going to see play. We got the Dratini, Sleepy Feebas, Scaredy Cat, Rufflet, Reverse, I can't even pronounce this name. Is it Furisod? Furisode? I don't know. Your guess is as good as mine, guys. And Ursaluna V. Yo, he's a chonky boy. 230 hit points. Hard code ability takes 30 less damage. I think this one's just going to be another bulk V, though. I mean, it has the Pete shoulder, 220 minus 10 for each damage counter on it. Yeah, that's a bit rough. I mean, even if you put a cape on this thing, you'd still have to get 3 energy on it and pray that it doesn't take damage in some way, shape, or form. But I do love Ursaluna, so that is definitely going to be a binder card for sure. All right, Regidrago pack. You going to let us down? We get a Regidrago here every time, right? 9 out of 10, guaranteed? Something like that? That's what I tell myself. I mean, so far, we're almost halfway through the box. We've got a decent amount of hits. We've got the Sunflora, another Stadium, another Electric Mouse, Sunkern, Bambi, Indini, Marini. Oh, that rhymed. Indini, Marini, Bars, dude. Misdreavus, Baneri, and... Oh, yo, wait, what? Full art unknown? Let's go! Oh, that looks so sick! That's insane. I love it. That's so cool. Sorry, I'm basking, I'm taking it in, trying to look at all the stuff going on in this picture. Man, these guys know what they're doing, the Pokemon Company. Their artists are insane. You've got the Shady Stamp attack. This thing's there to kind of evolve into the V-Star, but not at the same time. It's got a really interesting attack. Its second attack down here, Victory Symbol, says if you have only 1 prize card remaining and you use this attack, you just win the game. So, yeah. Anything that takes extra prize cards, helps you do stuff like that is... I mean, I'm definitely going to be messing around with this because I think it has potential in like a Shadow Rider-based deck. Because the V-Star gives your opponent's Pokemon Psychic Weakness, making Shadow Rider stronger. And then if they take a Shadow Rider VMAX, which is 3 prizes, and an Unknown V-Star, which is 2, that puts them down to 5. They got 1 prize card left. Pop out a Victory Symbol and just win the game. So, definitely a cool card for sure. Let's go. Okay, we got 2 more packs in this side of the box. Woo! I mean, I gotta be honest, I kind of forgot there was an alt art unknown in this set. I'm not gonna lie, but it looks really, really cool. Metal Energy, Arkin, Clang, Claydol, Tokenomaru, Petalil, more Electric Rats, Growlithe, Clink. Oh, yo! Character Malamar? And? Oh, dang it. Okay, get that out of here. Character Malamar, though? Oh, look at the eyes, dude. Yo, this looks so sick with the team oh, gosh. He looks so cool with the Rapid Strike tentacles. Yes. Oh, gosh. This card looks incredible, man. Woo! The Rapid Strike tentacles, it does a 40 damage, and then you can shuffle any amount of Rapid Strike cards from your hand back into your deck and do 40 damage for each card that you shuffled in. So, really, really a solid card. I mean, it's cool. It saw a lot of play for a while. It was really popular. Pre-Lost Origin, during the Brilliant Stars, it saw a little bit of play. And the set before that, it was fairly popular as probably one of the better single prize attacking decks. But right now, there are a lot of other words are hard, okay? A lot of other good single prize attackers, right? Single prize decks. Oh, another Serena, baby. Let's go. Putting that one up there. Then we have the Worker, the Snow Runs. But yeah, there are a lot of other good single prize decks, like Reggie is, I guess the biggest one that comes to mind is Reggie's. Reggie's are really good. Reverse Rapidash. Okay. I love Rapidash with the Heat Boost ability. You discard a fire from your hand and your fire Pokemon do another 30 extra damage this turn. And the ability stacks. It's pretty good. I did a video with it on Charizard here on the channel yesterday. It was my last video. So check that one out. It was a lot of fun. And God of War again. Okie dokie. Yeah, no, I think the Rapidash is actually really cool. It's a pretty big buff to Charizard in this set, making it do more damage, allowing it to one-hit KO other V-Stars, which it wasn't able to do prior, which is pretty dang sweet. So, all right, this is our last pack for this half of the box. We getting a little luck halfway through. All right, Leafy Camo, Slurpuff, another Lance, but obviously not as cool as the Rainbow one, right? Fungus, Sandygast, Relicanth, Howlucha, Reverse Murkrow, and Terrakion. Big boy Terrak with the Cavern Tackle. During your opponent's next turn, prevent all damage done to this Pokemon. Alright, not too shabby. That's the first half of the box. I mean, I'll let you guys be the judge. Has the first half of the box been pretty solid so far? I mean, I'd like to think so. We got VStar, Altar, Rainbow. I mean, I'd say we're off to a pretty solid start. I know they're not like the ideal, like everyone's chasing down Lugia right now. So, I mean, yeah, it's not a Lugia, but there are other cards in the set, guys. I do want Lugias, though, I'm not going to lie, but that is also from a competitive standpoint. I want to play with some of the competitive cards as well, because I do go to my locals, League Cups, all that good stuff. So, Rotom, Sleepy Dreepy, Electric Rat, Cobalion, and... Oh, that was the rare. Oh, was that reverse? I was just not even... I was just blowing through it, dude. I'm like, nah, just keep it going. Man, I'm on a roll. We just gotta keep it moving. Heck yeah. Alright, I would love to see a gold card in the second half of this box. Maybe that's being a bit too greedy, but I would like that. That's just me, though, right? Do I deserve it? I've been a good boy. I know it's not Christmas yet, but I think I deserve a gold card. Ferroseed, Electric Rat, Ponyta, Reverse Tokidamaru, and Archeops. Okay, we'll take it. Archeops with the Primal Turbo ability. You can search your deck for any 2 special energy and attach them to one of your Pokemon. So this is Archeops' best friend is Lugia, and Lugia puts this bad boy right into play and accelerates the special energy directly to it, whatever special energy you want. So, heck, you can even put this in decks that you can play Lugia Archeops with just about anything that wants to play special energy. If you want to make it maybe if there's not a consistent way for that archetype to accelerate energy, like Single Strike, you could potentially play Lugia with Single Strike. Ooh, V-Guard energy, let's go. That's what I like to see. So if this is attached to a Pokemon, you take 30 less damage from your opponent's Pokemon V. So really good in decks like Lugia and decks like Goodra, which want to tank big hits and heal it off. I'm definitely going to be setting that one aside. So V-Guard Energy is probably one of the better cards out of the set. Just super solid for those tank strategies. Narini, Reverse Durant, and Hisuian Braviary. I don't know about you guys. If you guys didn't play Legends Arceus, I loved flying around on the Braviary. That was so much fun, just jumping off cliffs and flying around everywhere with Braviary. Good times. All right. Grass Energy. Oh, Sleepy Stones. I didn't know rocks took naps, but what do I know? Alright, Stunfisk, Tokidamaru, Esper, Creepy Esper, Litten, Reverse Misdreavus, and Virizion. So this is the Virizion I was talking about. We saw the Terrakion earlier with the 4-as-1. If you got the rest of them in play, it does 90 damage. I mean, you know. Bulk. It's really cool though. Like the art. My favorite Sword of Justice is... It's probably Keldeo. I love Keldeo. And then Cobalion probably is the next one. Alrighty, another Breaksin. Okay. Looks like we're playing with that deck. And a Serena. Alright. 2 in the same pack. That checks out. Snowrunt, Sandile, Fennekin, Murkrow, Beldum, Reverse Leafy Camo Poncho. This is another one of those cards where I'm like, man, it's such an interesting concept. Whenever your opponent plays a supporter card from their hand, prevent all effects of that done to your V-Star VMAX. So for example, if this is attached to a V-Star, your opponent cannot boss his orders in your benched V-Star or VMAX and take easy prizes. And Zeraora. But the thing about it is I feel like there's just so many better tool cards out there. And it says supporter as well, right? Prevent effects, supporters. So it actually doesn't even stop cards like Cross Switcher, which are pretty relevant in the format right now. I mean, you've got Palkia V-Star, which plays Cross Switchers. Lost Box also plays Cross Switchers. So, yeah, I said Instagram, I'm like, the more I talked about it, the more I'm like, oh, did I do that right? 1, 2, did I count? Counting is hard, okay? Yes, 1, 2, 3, 4, okay. Everything is okay. All right, Fighting Energy. Araquanid, Fossil. Wait, double Araquanid, sir? Durant, Ralts, Fletchling, Dratini, Clink, Reverse Spinarak, and... Oh, yes! My boy! Full Art Regieleki. Yo, this looks so good. I love the background. Oh, they did such a good job on this. Regieleki VMAX is a really, really solid Pokemon. It's seeing play currently with decks like Vikavolt to increase its damage, because Vikavolt item locks, but it doesn't do a lot of damage. So Regieleki VMAX increases the damage of basic lightning Pokemon. So that helps Vikavolt reach some bigger numbers and make it a more threatening attacker for sure. But this also has a solid attack. Lightning Wall, 100 damage for 3, and then during your next turn it takes 100 less damage. So it's essentially a 300 HP basic V, which is kind of cool. It does 130 if you have another Regieleki right next to it. So, heck yeah, that's definitely a solid card. It's a playable as well. So, I am all here for it. We're sleeving that bad boy up. We've gotten a decent amount of hits. I gotta slide all these bad boys over. Bam. Okay, there we go. Next up. I'll take it. Back to back? I say that. I don't think I've ever had that happen, though. Maybe I have? I don't know. We'll have to see. Fire Energy, Golbat, person whose name I can't pronounce, Dawnfan, Venonat, Dewpider, Spinda, Feebas. Oh, no, I'm getting ahead of myself. Reverse Meteor. Love this dude, man. It's another really cool Pokemon, so really like it. I don't think it's going to be super... I don't think it's going to see a lot of play, but it does have the emergency entry. If you top deck it, you just put it onto your bench and draw 3 cards. So, solid, interesting. It might see play in GLC, which is pretty cool. And Magearna V. Okay. Oh, look at she's using the Fluor Cannon. All right. The Special Laser. We've seen this attack before on cards like Necrozma. And Necrozma V also had it, I'm pretty sure, as well. So if this Pokemon has special energy attached to it, it does 100 plus 120 more. And then you've got Gear Throw. So 30 for 1 to one of your opponent's Pokemon. Really cool card, but this, unfortunately, as much as I love Mag, it falls in this weird spot where whenever you've got a Steel Pokemon that attacks for 3 energy, you have to compare it to Zacian V and say, okay, is this better than Zacian? If not, should I be playing it? And so it falls a little short because Zacian self-accelerates energy and it's does more damage. It doesn't have a condition upon it. It just says does this. Yeah, you can't use the attack twice in a row on Zacian, but that's never been a problem because Switch exists. So yeah, really cool card though for the binder. All right, that was back to back. We did get back to back. Back to back to back to back. Okay. Clang, the Jelly, Miss Drevis, Wailmer, Murkrow, Emolga, Metatite. Oh, wait. Oh, wait. I was like, did I miscount? No, this is a character rare. Brunette. Yo, girl. Hello. What's up? That looks so good. I didn't even know this existed. Yo, this looks so nice. I shouldn't be Kukui. I know. She's married. Okay, guys. I know. She's married to Kukui. The Master Royale. I mean, no, they're completely different people. If you guys watch the anime, you know. But this is a really interesting card. It's discard 2 cards from your deck, and it's Battle Compressor, but it's 1 less and a supporter. So, yeah, and then Crobat V. Get out of here, Crobat. Professor Burnett, though. You're going right there on the front. Let's go. Waifus, right, guys? I hope that's the weebiest thing I ever say here on the channel. I'm sorry. I take it back. Never mind. I mean, it's whatever. It's whatever. Super solid card, though. Looks awesome. All right, I'm gonna consider that a hit. Pretty solid. Oh, VStar marker. I don't think I've ever gotten a VStar in a pack that has a VStar marker though. So unidentified fossil, more Araquanids, Stonejourner, Scaredy Cat, Petalil, Chinchou. We're blowing through it now, guys. Lantern and Fion. Love it. 9.5 out of 10. The art is so good, man. It actually looks like Pokemon Snap. That level in Pokemon Snap, if you guys played it, looks so good. That was also an incredibly fun game. I play all of the Pokemon games as well, not just the TCG, also the VGC, which is, like I said, which is why I'm super hyped for Scarlet and Violet. Not just because we're getting EXs back in the standard format, but because the games are just super fun. I love playing them. They just eat up, when it comes out, it's gonna eat up my weekend. I'm telling you that right now. Drowsy, Growlithe, Reverse Honchkrow, and another Among Us. This one's the imposter, though, for sure. Alrighty, Lugia pack, I believe. I mean, we've got a pretty solid amount of hits so far. We gotta keep it going, though, right? Alright, we're coming to a close, though. Fletchinder, Draklock, Lantern. Whoop, I'm throwing cards now. Alright, Reverse Dewpider. Arcanine. I don't know. This one, Fighting Tackle, 100 plus 100 if the opponent's active Pokemon is a V. I like looking at a lot of these cards and saying, okay, GLC, maybe. I don't think so, though, because, you know, it has to be a Pokemon V. And there's also other really good Arcanines in GLC that you can play with. So, yeah, super fun. I do want to do some GLC on the channel here soon. I'm trying to get around to doing that one of these days, but with the new set dropping, I want to play with all of the new toys. And then we'll probably get around to that here in a few weeks or so. Venomoth, Wallace. Oh, I'm just throwing Pokemon cards. I made a pile over here and then immediately proceeded to throw it. Oops. Lantern, Zubat. See, I'm ahead of myself again. Elgium, Fungus, Sandygast, Relicanth. Ha-ha! Character Rare Altaria. This is my second one. I got one out of the ETB. The one that I opened up on the channel the other day. I mean, go check it out. We'll see what I opened. You don't know. But yeah, it's such a pretty card, man. Absolutely love it. This is the one we talked about earlier with the Magical Echo, which can heal one of your bench Pokemon completely and move the damage that was on it to your opponent's active. So, really solid. And, Noivern. All right, I'm going to put that bad boy right over here. Let's slide him in there with the other characters. It's hard. I'm running out of space over here, guys. There we go. You can see the little, you can see it right over here. You see it? All right, cool. Cool, we're good. All righty. There's some really nice characters in this set. I'm so disappointed. I'm so disappointed that this is the last set that they're going to do, or Crown Zenith. It's this one or the Crown Zenith that they're going to stop doing character rares in. And I can't imagine why, because I think I know a lot of people collect just the character rares because the arts are just so nice. And they're cool. It's because they're like full arts, but on like regular Pokemon. So they're cool. And I know some of the characters are more expensive even than some of the Vs, which is funny. All right, Reverse Ferrothorn and Earthen Seal Stone. So this is the other stone, the other tool card that gives your Pokemon a V-Star power, except this one is an attack, not an ability. It has Star Gravity. You can put damage counters on each of your opponent's Pokemon V until they have 100 hit points remaining. So, really interesting card. I have a deck idea with this in mind that I'm going to be playing here on the channel soon. I think it's going to be really fun in that deck. I think it's a little bit of a buff to a rather, I'm not going to say, I don't think dead archetype is the right word. One that's kind of been put on the back burner. All right, we've got, how many packs is that? We got 5 packs left, including this one. All right, Lugia, it's your time to show up, bro. It's time to pop off. Alrighty, Lightning Energy. Maybe we'll get more Reggies. Regieleki. I'll be okay with some more Regielekis. Curlias, Fennekin, Spinarak, Beldum, Krogunk, Solosis, Indini, and Milo. That's what it sounds like in the anime, I swear. I'm not just making weird sounds out here, but all right. 4 left. We're in the home stretch. We're reaching the end. You guys keeping your fingers crossed, crossing your toes, or whatever you do? Do you guys have any, like, rituals for good juju or good luck? I know so many people do. I do in, like, some video games. I definitely have rituals. We got the Fighting Energy, the Torracat, the Dragonair. I want to see one of these Dragonites. The one that you play in Regidrago. We got the Venomoth, the Growlithe, Misdreavus, Wailmer, Murkrow, Emolga, Reverse Amoonguss, and... oh, another V! We get the Chestnut V. Oh, little sad. You know what's sad? That everyone hates on Chestnut. I think this is the most unloved starter Pokemon. The fully evolved one. It has a really funny ability with the needle line. If you're active, Chestnut V is damaged by an attack. The active Pokemon that attacked it takes 3 damage counters. But this ability stacks. So if you have 4 Chestnut in play, if your opponent swings into the active Chestnut, they take 120 damage just off your ability alone, which is kind of comical. And then you've got Kricketune in the format, which buffs this thing's HP by 40, bringing it up to 270, and then you cape it, and then you're up to 320. And then you just sit there and heal, and heal, and heal. That is the strat I think that they were going for. It's definitely a meme deck. I might give it a try, but if it pains me too much and it's just not working, we'll see. I'll have to give it a go. I mean, the question is it better than some other decks that do similar strategies, like Dracozolt VMAX, for example? So Dracozolt VMAX does the same damage, but it also does 60 to them as well. So another breaks in Sigilyph, Sleepy Dreepy, Phantom, Fletchling, Chimecho, Feebas, Reverse Brandon, and Delphox. Okay, Delphox goes in the same deck as the Breaks In. It has the same attack, the Flare Parade, that does damage for each Serena in your discard pile, but it does it for 1 energy. And then it has Energy Crush, which is 50 damage for each energy attached to all of your opponent's Pokemon. So if they've got 6 energy in play, whew, you're swinging for 300 damage. And if you're already playing the Twin or Double Cutlass for the Breaks In, like I said, I don't think it's bad. Oh, we've got 2 packs left. I thought we had 1 pack left. All right, we're ending on a Vulpix pack. I mean, we started off strong with Vulpix. Maybe Vulpix will bless us with some last pack magic. Alrighty. Psychic, Sigilyph, Gym Trainer, more Psychic Pokemon, Relicanth, the Lucha, Rufflet, Vulpix, Drowsy, Reverse Fletchling, and Armaldo with the Reaping Claw. If your opponent's active Pokemon has 100 HP or less remaining, it is knocked out. Oh, interesting. Huh. I gotta be honest, I didn't even know what this thing did. Thought it was kind of bulk. Maybe you play this with the Earth and Seal Stone? Who knows? Maybe. Alright, last pack. Here we are, guys. Juju. Vulpix. Give us some magic. Let's see if it's hot or not. Alright, Vulpix. Candace, Krokorok, Beheeyem, Litten, Murkrow, Swablu, Rotom, Baneri, okay! Radiant Jirachi, and Talonflame. Alright, this one is unfortunately bulk as much as I love a Talonflame, but the Radiant Jirachi is pretty cool. Look at the, guys, look at the reverse holo on that. That's friggin' beautiful, man. Looks sick. I love the Radiant Pokemon. This thing has the Entrusted Wishes ability that says if it is knocked out, if it's in the active and knocked out, you get to search your deck for any 3 cards. So this really, if your opponent can't gust around this thing, it really might be able to help you set up in the early game. It might be able to help you find cards you want in the mid to late game. And then it has the Astral Misfortune attack. You flip 2 coins. If you get 2 heads, your opponent's active Pokemon is just knocked out. Yeah, so be prepared to see people play this with Glimwood Tangle, and you're just going to get rolled. They're going to get double heads. It's going to be terrifying. It's going to be sad. But yeah, really cool, really cool. All right, I mean, that is it for the box. So these are the hits that we got from the box. Overall, not too shabby. We almost hit like the holy grail of combos, like rainbow, alt art, full art, gold. So all we're missing is the gold card. So close though. And we got everyone's the fan favorite, the Snowy V-Star, the Alolan Vulpix, which is really, really cool. There are some decent gold cards in this set, like Gape Jaw Bog and whatnot. But yeah, no, I love the full art. The alt art unknown was so cool. I haven't seen it yet. So really awesome, as well as the rainbow lands. And then you can't go wrong with the character rares, man. They just look so nice. Then we got the Radiant Jirachi, as well as the Professor Burnett. I know it's a character rare, but it's still a full art. It's a full art trainer, which is really cool. Gotta love it, absolutely. But thank you guys so much for watching the video. If you liked the video, drop a like down below and subscribe to the channel. I'm definitely going to be playing with so many of these Silver Tempest on PTCGO. I'm excited to try out all the meta decks, the memes, and the whole 9 yards. So thank you guys again for watching, and we'll see you on the next one. Peace.